All right, welcome back, everyone, to Legends of Arcadia Genesis. I have doused myself in ice water. Feel much better now. So the party has settled down into this encampment after defeating the many Naga that took up residence there, the huntresses of Akepa. And Rook has felt the poison run through his body. After a number of minutes, he feels the body go stiff and rigid, and once again is immobilized by poison here in the camp. What do the rest of you do while we wait for the hours to pass?
I'm gonna.
At some point, I want to go up and talk to Rook alone.
Okay.
Careful.
While he's paralyzed, you're giving him a speech.
He is conscious and cognizant of what is going on around him. His just body is frozen in place by the poison.
And guarded by three wolfhounds.
And 3 hounds, yes.
When I see this happening, I'll probably make my way over there to make sure no one's being like ganked in their sleep, but I don't think I'm going to be like Johnny on the spot with interrupting them.
All right.
Just, like, as I notice it out of my eye, I'll shuffle, make sure that no one gets killed.
Okay. So the stage is yours, Hugo. What do you have to say to Rook?
I'll just kneel down next to Rook and say, I was going to ask why you broke my parlay. A man's word is his honor, and if he can't trust his companions not to break his word, then he has no honor at all. But I see that I've made the mistake of thinking that I've teamed up with a man, when in reality you were just a mad beast. Now, a dog, of course, has its uses, but a mad hound needs to be put down. And I'll promise you, Rook, if you do anything like that again, or if you stab me again, you won't live to see the next morning. And I'll get up and walk away from there.
Yikes.
One would hear that, right?
Excuse me, Ren. I took an injury in that battle. Do you happen to have any magic available?
I'll need to have a look around to see if I have any good berries. I think since I planted so many, vines around here, I should be able to find some, and then I can give you some.
You can find a number of good berries equal to the number of your spell. The number you roll for your spell.
Right. Before we do that, I'm going to walk over and see if I can see Nomon somewhere.
Yeah, I'm... Well, first of all, I come down here and look at this weird fire. Is this a weird fire, or is this just a normal fire?
It's just it's the only fire asset that I had available, and it's weird and glowy.
So I'm going to come over to this tree where I saw them gathering their weapons. I'm just going to rifle through here, make sure there's nothing that looks obviously magical. I'm basically just going to loot through the camp.
Yeah, you root through the camp. You find a bunch of regular kind of bows, a bunch of short and long bows, some cudgels, bolas. They have man catchers, but not with the metal type, but with a leather cord around the outside used to snag limbs. Lots of ways, outside of their bows, what you find are a lot of just traps, almost nets, bolas, man catchers, items to beat traps. Yeah.
I think once I'm done with that, I'll come over here, I guess, and look what's in these cages.
All right. Yeah. The cages themselves are mostly empty, but 3 of them have kind of mid to large sized animals in them. Some of them are deer, big elk. Some of them are small bears. You think that they're cubs. And the other 3 are just empty. There's nothing in them, but you do see where the cages are kind of bent, as if something had knocked them about or attacked the cage itself. And there are blood stains in the bottom of the 3 cages to the south.
Are the cages locked, or are they just latched?
The ones that are empty are latched but not locked. The ones with animals inside are latched and locked.
I will try and open the locks.
Okay, absolutely. Do you open a bear cub cage or a big elk cage?
A bear. I open the bear cubs.
All right. You open the cage to one of the bear cubs. It immediately tries to run off into the woods past you.
Yep.
All right. You let it go, and sure enough, it does. The bear cub races off into the woods, having been freed from its cage.
I spend the next few minutes I assume the lock is the same in all of the cages, so I can probably pick them up.
Yeah, absolutely. You unlock all of the remaining cages. The elk and the bear cubs go racing off into the woods.
And maybe Ren catches me doing this. I figure that she would look fondly upon me freeing the animals of the forest.
Well, she's probably seen you rifling through the belongings before, but she doesn't seem particularly fazed by that, you know?
Yeah,
So
sure.
she approaches you and she sits down next to you as you wrestle with the cages and open them. And she'll quietly say, I know you think we didn't notice, but that was quite the feat of magic that you did over there.
Thank you, Ren. I impressed myself. I gave them the runaround.
What was that spell you used to bind that one, the yellow chains?
It's this ring, and I'll take the ring off and show you. Was he a gnome or a halfling? It was a gnome, right?
The ring came from gnome. It was Zephyr the Magnificent, the gnome that ran the.
It's Zephyr's ring from the carnival.
I see. I'm sure he would be very pleased that someone as talented as you has taken over.
Yeah, well, I figured he didn't have much use for it.
Possession. Well, that is true.
Yeah.
I say, I don't know if you noticed, but Rook and Hugo had a pretty bad fight going on about the whole snake situation.
I heard them shouting about something. I didn't see it, though. Hey, listen, what's this over here? I take you to the skeleton of the... Sorry, but no one's got, a bit of ADHD.
Yeah. I'm not bothered by it. It seems to be very, difficult to anger in that sense. So she'll walk over and she'll have a look.
You see the bones of a massive snake, entirely pulled clean.
What is this?
Great care has been taken to place the bones in this natural coiled position, and no amount of flesh or blood or skin or hide remains upon them. They seem to be entirely pulled clean. As you look at it, you get the feeling that the off-colored waters next to the other basins seems to be the viscera and blood of the creature. The hides on the tanning boards seem to be the snake skin, and you might gather that there is snake meat being dried and hung from the trees behind you.
It is possible that they eat giant snakes. I'm not sure of how many are around there, but that's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, I guess so.
They said they don't eat humans. I presume they meant humans, but...
Sorry, you said snake skins.
They eat gnomes.
Mm-hmm.
I would absolutely love to collect those snake skins.
Yeah, well, they're here to be collected, I think.
I can make some fine snake skin boots once we're back in town.
Look at the size of this thing. It must have been huge.
Yeah, if these live somewhere in the forest, then that is a grave danger we're going to face on our way ahead.
So, where's the Medusa?
I assume she's still up the hill.
Shouldn't she have been with these?
You mean
these were unaffiliated with Gwen.
Wait, these were the wrong ones?
Apparently, yeah.
Yes, that's why I tried to call a parlay.
Oh, well. They're dead now.
Indeed.
These guys don't have any wealth. I mean, no one's got a second sense a sixth sense, sorry.
No, it doesn't seem that
No, he only has 2 in total. Don't worry about it.
It doesn't seem that they have any hoards of things that you would consider wealth. No gold coins, no particularly expensive things. It seems what they have here are, meats. These cages might be somewhat expensive, maybe if you were to take them back, but they're not wealth so much as they were clearly being used for something. They have tanning hides and these vats of viscera and water and these snake bones, but it seems that this is a camp for living and hunting in. You see lots of things to, make their lives better, but no hordes of wealth or treasures or magic items.
I think once I've like exhausted the cool stuff in the camp, I sort of get bored of it, and I'll wander back up to where Rook is sitting, and probably just like sit in the trees next to him and the dogs.
All right.
Greg, how much do the snakeskins weigh?
Each of those tanning boards are, well, I guess you would pull the snake from the tanning board, right? The snake hides on the tanning boards are going to weigh roughly 35 pounds each.
Okay.
You could, of course, like cut it up into smaller weighted portions if you decided.
Yeah. So who's our most heavily encumbered when we're traveling? Somebody's medium, right? Or is our heaviest light?
I believe
think
everyone
we're
is
all-
lightly encumbered.
Yeah, I'm like,
No,
I am moderately encumbered
riding-
when I carry my bag.
Koibu is moderately encumbered.
yeah,
Okay,
I think we're down
just
to
gonna be
no
around a
one's
second.
speed, right? I think that's the idea.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I can
yeah.
collect one of those snakeskins then, the full 35 pounds.
Okay.
you know, on that point, then it might be worth. Does being lightly encumbered affect my movements? It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It does. Yeah.
So if somebody could take like 5 pounds off me, that would probably be quite good, because I could. I'd then be moving at least my maximum movement speed.
We probably already did that because having a gnome bring us to movement speed 4 would have been.
Yeah, well, if you just want to carry my rations, that's enough.
Cool.
Yeah, okay.
I'm sure Koibu or somebody can shove 5 rations in a pack and call it good. Koibu does not look impressed by this plan.
I am so overloaded
no
on gear.
rations.
I have like 2 pounds. We could try tying rations to the dogs or something.
That seems like a way to lose your rations.
That sounds like you're trying to get the dog eaten, actually.
Yeah, like the dog is going to carry the rations and not just like, ooh.
I can actually take them. It's fine. I'll take your 5
Alright.
rations.
Ren steps up and takes the rations after the party commiserates a little bit on having to help this gnome out again.
I'll make sure Rook is dragged appropriately into the shade. And
The dogs growl at you if you come near my body. Rook's already like leaned himself up against a tree and
Okay.
is passed
Alright,
out.
well,
All right.
you seem fine, then we'll leave you alone.
spend, I guess, the rest of your day and night in this camp, waiting for the hours to pass until Rook is once again ready to go about his own business. Is
by
there
the way,
anything else?
Sorry, Ren, did you hand out those good berries? I might have missed that.
Yes, I did. I think since you're all like, I'm not taking one, I'm eating a ration. So one is for Nomon, one is for Koibu, and then you can have, I guess, I mean, it's not like Rook can eat at all, right? So I guess you can have
That's
5
true.
then, Sean.
Yeah, Rook can't eat until the poison wears off.
Thank you.
All right. Is there anything else you want to do, or is it time to go to the next day while you spend your hours in this camp?
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
All right.
I think I'm concerned for Rook. He
Uh-huh.
looks badly wounded, and I think the dogs are less scared of me because I'm smaller. So I will, like, I'm going to sit next to Rook and just sort of maybe like tell him stories of my past while he's incapacitated for hours and hours and hours. And hours.
should have let me hang out with you, Rook.
Rook has to endure gnomic torture for 12 hours. But
Yeah, and I think at some point I run out of like thievery stories, and I just go to describing my last night with Belinda. Ever increasing flowery language.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
After this saucy story, night passes, and sometime in the morning, the poison wears itself off, and the 5 of you find yourselves in this camp unmolested. Nothing comes in the night. It seems rather peaceful in this camp. Like there's not a lot of animals. That you don't hear bird sounds very often. You don't get that rush of like small prey through the underbrush of the forest. But there's nothing larger either in the camp. It just kind of is a nice, peaceful time with nothing.
Yeah,
molesting
well,
you.
it's got traps all around it as well, so it's definitely pretty
does.
safe.
Yeah.
Good place to be. Yeah.
All right. So it is the next day. The poison has worn off. You have had a chance to relax. What
That
is
was
the plan for the
torturous.
party?
I guess
Keep
Ren
tracking,
speaks
keep
up.
following Gergi
Yeah. I guess
But I think
Ren
the
speaks
party's
up
had
at some
time to-
point.
to discuss this before Ruka's there.
Yeah. But I think the plan, we know that the plan is just keep following the Gergi, right?
All right.
I think Nermon thought this was the place until after they were all dead.
I think it still is. I want to cast a
Yeah.
reveal doors spell.
Nice.
Ooh.
Duration is 1 minute, AoE 30-foot radius, and I will cast it from somewhere. There's I kind of hit the back of these walls, so I'll probably cast it from somewhere over here.
Yeah, here's good. This gets you.
Yeah,
all of
I think
these.
this square here gets me
All
all
right.
that wall.
You
and all
begin
of that.
casting a find doors spell. You search around in your 30-foot radius looking for the light to bounce off some hidden doors, but you find nothing of the sort inside your radius.
Alas.
Can I move all this? I don't think so. I think it just yeah. It just did round me for one moment. Okay. Well, there's no doors here.
I guess this isn't the place. Kind of feel bad that we killed them all now.
Indeed.
They started it.
Yeah, I suppose.
Actually, out of character, I'm pretty sure Hugo started it with the charge. Don't tell him that.
So, Gergi, how far are we?
Not too far. Okay, question. You're very good at killing bitey ladies. Do you want to kill all bitey ladies, or do you want to go back door?
Back door.
Okay. See, there's big, scary bull in the back door.
What?
So you can fight bull, or you can fight all snake ladies.
Bull. Definitely bull.
Bull? Okay.
Bull.
Back door, not far, actually. I
that
follow
case-
that one before. He kind of points at
Should we-
the giant dead snake lady. He's like, I think I know. Gargi less good in the back door, but Gargi can find. Trust Gargi.
Should we wait one more day then for our hound to heal up?
Yes. Yes, Rook looks badly wounded.
Then maybe let's
We're
not
fine.
wait in the ruins of their camp in case someone
Spits up
comes to
some
check
blood.
on it.
What did you want to do to the ruins of their camp? I'm sorry, Neal. You're like
I didn't want to
just a little
sleep
quiet.
here.
You
I just
don't
didn't
want
to sleep here tonight. Yeah. If
Okay.
we're gonna stay one more night, then let's stay one more night in another spot.
Okay.
Well,
This is protected
Okay.
with the
Yeah,
traps.
there's traps everywhere.
Yeah, but
Yeah, this
don't you
is
think the
still-
other snakes might know about this place and even know about the traps?
They won't know that
No,
they're
I don't
dead,
think that's
though.
possible.
I look at the stuff here and I look around. There's a lot of stuff here, guys. I don't think someone's just going to abandon this place for all time. You don't think someone's going to come here looking
It's a different
to?
No, 'cause
group,
they all
you said.
died.
And do you think this was the entirety of the group? Remember, didn't we let one get away? Might they come back with reinforcements?
No, they
Uh-huh.
Gergi killed them.
I had good munchings and crunchings.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
As far as I know, there were no survivors.
All right.
Maybe there's a
Sure.
few more, but it sounds like this is a splinter faction from the group that we're dealing with.
I don't look
Okay.
forward to saying I was right.
At
I
some
don't
So
either.
let's
Uh,
see.
so-
how
unless
how much
there's like,
HP are we missing?
unless we want magical healing, a day is not going to make it.
Well, yeah, but we have got
But we do have
druids,
magical
so-
healing.
Yeah.
I could heal 4 cure light wounds today if
Yeah.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
Let's just
I-
bash out the healing spells and then we'll rest again and then we can leave in the morning.
And we'll pray we don't get ambushed in the night when Ren has no spells.
Nice. Holy shit.
Sweet.
Are those all going to Rook?
I think one
Well,
goes
I mean,
to
I
you,
was trying to
probably.
talk earlier. Just pick whichever you want. Let me know which ones you take. And these are all up
Usually
for
how it
grabs.
works,
I'm giving
but
up on the role playing aspect
I'm
of this, so just take
down
whatever.
21.
All right. I'll take the 5 and you can take the remaining 3.
Yeah,
That should-
yeah. That gets everyone full.
Yeah.
Sure.
Good work. So I think we spend another comfy night inside the camp?
Yeah, I would like to. Well, I'll be using my survival skills to gather us food, and I would like to search around the cages to see if there's any sign of a unicorn having been here or transported through here, or
What would a sign of a unicorn look like?
well, some hooves,
Like, what is it?
some horse,
Yeah.
some
Glitter?
horsehair, some
Glitter!
Glitter!
All the glitter.
like a rainbow-colored turd.
I
Yeah.
see. You spend some time looking around for signs of unicorn. You are fairly certain that you find no unicorn signs. What hoof prints you do find, you can quite readily determine to be either elk or deer. There's no like particularly glittery poops or magical droppings left around for you to find. The unicorn does not appear to have been in any of these cages recently.
All right, don't find us any food via survival.
No.
Maybe I hunt something over the course of the day.
Sure.
I don't think I want to eat the snake meat.
Fair enough. You come back from your hunting. You can find probably more in the terms of like medium-sized game. The small game doesn't seem to be
I
around.
go kill that baby bear cub. That no, I'm just kidding.
You can
Already gone.
You can find yourself a nice elk or a deer and hunt it down to come back and bring to
And
camp.
Rook avoids Hugo, but he's super socially awkward, so he doesn't say a word and avoids eye contact. And
All right. An awkward night passes. Gurgi slurping down sausages as fast as he can from the like hanging tree racks.
I
As
think those
you
are
all
snake sausages, and I wonder if some dark ritual associated with the eating and skinning of the snakes is what corrupted those huntresses. Gurgi appears to have an iron stomach, but I might advise that the rest of us avoid eating or donning these snake parts.
Why?
Do you want to look like that? And he points to one of the corpses piled up on the edge of camp.
You think they got like that because of what they ate?
Rook shrugs.
They were
I think
born
they're
like
just
that.
creatures.
all right. Your awkward night in camp continues as you cook up some elk meat, and eventually night passes. Much to Koibu's surprise, there is no encounter in the night. It passes peacefully and uneventfully, and the four of you wake up the next morning ready to go. Gurgi pats his very full belly as he looks at you as you yawn. He's like, now follow?
Let's go.
Excellent. Follow Gurgi, the back door. And he begins marching his way kind of north and west towards the mountains away from where you are. You are led through the forest quite easily at this point. He seems to claim he's been here before, but doesn't remember it well. But soon, the four of you are led up a kind of a narrow mountain pass up out of the forest. You create more gnomes of yourself?
No. Sorry, I misclicked.
Oh, okay.
There's a pop. There's too many gnomons all of a sudden.
He begins leading you up into the mountains, finding a narrow pass. After probably some 3 or 4 hours, you see the cliffside kind of give way to your right as you are kind of following this trail up. And at a certain point, you begin to see stone statues lining the cliffside next to you. It looks something like this.
Oh no.
I'm going
You
to.
are
This is
approaching.
the way we want to go.
I am going to grab my mirror from my backpack. I think this might be a breath attack, but I'm going to grab my mirror from my backpack and use it in lieu of my shield in my
Wait,
offhand.
did he say bull?
He did. I think he meant to.
no.
Yeah, hold on.
God
I got a
damn.
shadow snap spell though. If we can hold him at a distance with that, we've got at least one ranged weapon. I don't know what the AoE on this attack might be, but We can snap it from a great distance and maybe ping it down with some range spells until Shadow Snap wears off.
I do have Anton and Arthur at the ready.
Who are Anton and Arthur?
This is Anton. This is Arthur. I hold up both my javelins.
Not approvingly.
Why is the gnome slightly bigger than everyone else in the tokens?
He's
I think it's because I pulled in my own token and it must have just been slightly too large. I think
it's hilarious to me every time I pull out the gnome.
Yeah. I think there's probably a way for me to reset it and put the
one
new...
dog is fine. I probably won't.
I will reset it for you.
So the five of you find yourselves on this path being led forward by Gurgi. There are stone statues that line the way. A cliffside goes falling down into the kind of abyss to your right. The mountain continues up high and short to the left. Gurgi kind of stops at this point and kind of just points shakily. He says, "Up there, I killed Big Bull and then cave."
All right.
Sounds easy.
Aha. There's two of me.
Do you want to
hold it at a distance, Koibu?
Yeah, I can hold it at a distance. Gurgi, do you want to maybe lure it out for us?
Nope.
Come on, I'll give you a Scooby snack.
I can do it. I'll lure the damn thing. Just make sure you get that spell off.
Yeah, let me just make sure I'm in a position where I can see its shadow, and I'll try and figure out where the entrance is and where the sun would be. What is the angle of light compared to the front door?
What is the what of light? I'm sorry.
Angle, is the shadow going to be cast towards us, or is the shadow going to be cast away from us?
You are walking to the west. The mountains were to the west, and so the sun in the afternoon will be setting behind the mountains, angling from the left-hand side of your screen to the right.
Okay, so
the shadows are accurate.
Way. Excellent.
Yes.
Excellent map making, DM.
Thank you.
So you called this an abyss off to the right, but it's just a cliff.
It's just a cliff down the mountains. Yeah, it's just a big ass cliff.
Is it? If I were to climb up this cliff here, I would have a good line of sight down to anything coming in over here. Yeah.
I suppose so. Yeah.
Okay. I would like to attempt to scramble partially up that cliff then to a spot with some sort of security.
You're going to freehand climb your way up the side of the mountain.
I don't know how high up this is, up the cliffside. I don't know if it's 10 feet or 50 feet or whatnot, but I want to give it a shot.
All right. Are you proficient in climbing at all?
Ooh.
No. Do you have any skills or anything that can help you with this? With his climbing ability,
someone climbs first, right? And he sees it. He can do it perfectly afterwards. So if no one gets up, he can just literally follow. That's how it works.
I will read the cliff for the right place to go.
Oh my god.
Maybe I can
let's have you make an unproficient climbing check, please.
What would you 1d100? It's a 55% chance or something? I don't know. Huzzah! All right.
Huzzah!
I think it is
45 plus.
I think it's less than 55 because you're not a thief,
unskilled
right?
Climber is 40%.
Okay.
An unskilled climber is 40%. Okay, that's higher than I expected it to be. But you do pass. You make your way up. Do you get penalties though for being unproficient? Yeah. No, that's the 40%.
That's the 40. There's modifiers.
Yeah, you make your way up the cliffside. You get up about 35 to 50 feet, and climbing your way up. You find a nice little kind of lull where you can sit in the mountains. You stare down. You see across this kind of narrow chasm, there are many stone figures, animals and people and monsters alike that kind of litter the way almost like statues. From your position, you can see, in the shadow of this cave entrance up at the top, a oversized bull with two hands gripped around a battle axe.
Like a living bull?
Yes, like a humanoid looking bull creature. Two mighty hands gripped around a battle axe.
Are you ready, Koibu?
I will loud whisper down to the people below. There's a minotaur down there. I see it.
That's what we were expecting, right?
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Hugo, you sure you want to do this? I could use an illusion.
No, it's all good. I'm sure I can outrun it.
All right.
And then I'll walk up until it's in like view of me, and I'll call out, "Ha! You call yourself a bull? You look to be more an asthmatic calf." And then I'll
Smash it into a human! And it raises its battle axe above its head.
once it starts to charge me, I'm gonna fall back a little bit.
All
to
right.
try and lure it down here.
Very brave.
I think it will exactly charge after you. Minotaurs are powerful chargers and are
All
quite
right.
fast.
Quick, use the mirror.
Yeah, I might just brace here. What's the range? Yeah, no, I think it's fine. I'm gonna brace right here.
You're gonna brace right there?
Do you have a
Absolutely.
spear?
Oh,
You brace for a charge, and sure enough, this Minotaur comes charging out of this cave entrance towards you.
So with the full
Racing
parry, I add
forward.
my level to my AC.
Okay.
Is that right? Somebody might know off the top of their head.
It's like
I
level
believe-
+1 if you're a fighter.
I believe
Okay.
that is
So +4.
Sorry, is the Minotaur getting did he have like a readied action to charge anyone who comes near
Oh,
him?
he's charging at the guy who just taunted him. I believe that is what you guys wanted it to do.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay.
And I will shadow
Yeah.
snap it
So-
when I think it would be like in range of their bows, or at least like in visual range of their bow shots.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go for it. You cast your shadow snap. Where do you want it? He charged in a straight line from the cave. Do you cast it here? Where do you cast it along the way?
So as I understand it, any point along this path, the bull would be in like bow shot.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah, then I will try and do it as early as possible. But spells
Okay.
take a moment to cast. I don't know exactly how it
Yeah.
goes out, but just as early as possible.
All right. He gets a save versus this, correct?
Yes, save versus spell.
Save versus spell. Minotaurs are well known for having excellent saves.
I did not know that.
That is actually from the book.
I believe you, but I did not
So-
know.
The book says they're well known for having excellent saves, and they have a +2 to like some kind of adjustment, but it doesn't tell you what they get for their saves.
It's based on their
Nice.
hit dice.
It is based on their hit
Excellent.
dice, but yeah.
But they do get a +2 to all their saving throws. That's unfortunate.
This Minotaur, he successfully saves.
Oh, you're dead, Sean. Have fun.
All right. The Minotaur comes
And
charging down. Does anyone else have anything that they are doing this round?
Well, now that that's failed, I would like
Uh-huh.
to try and use the ring, but I would say that that's maybe next round because I was
Okay.
waiting for the shadow snap to go
I mean, I
first.
guess I'll shoot it, but
That sounds
I
good.
feel like I could just roll initiative. I don't know.
we
Sure.
all get one action before it happens, or do we roll?
Well, if we go on action, I mean, I'll use my
I think
sling.
I think that you guys prepared to do a thing, so I'm letting
Yeah,
you do
yeah.
a thing.
Okay, I sling it as it charges.
All right. 15 will hit Minotaur AC for 3 points of damage.
Yes.
Excellent. Well done.
No one,
The
get out
Gnomon
of the
sling will
way.
miss.
Get out of
Ren,
the
are
way.
you
Thank
doing anything this turn?
I would like to charge the Minotaur. I think I should be able to do a drive-by slice. Is that correct?
A drive-by slice. I
I will
like
try
it.
to go for that. Okay.
Is no one concerned about all of these statues?
Nah, it's fine.
Later.
Deeply.
I will be concerned later. Hold up. Yeah, I'm missing.
All right, you swing and you miss. The Minotaur charges Hugo, raising its battle axe over its head, but does not swing it down. Instead, it comes thrashing down with its head and the big bull horns upon it, attempting to smack you.
So that should
Parry
be,
is-
I
parry
double
is
checked. It's
half.
22 AC. Yeah, it's 22 AC for me.
Half level +1 for warrior.
All right, 22 AC. He gets a +7 to hit. That is a
Yikes.
23 modifier.
All right. Yeah, he hit me.
All right. Please
Baby.
take from me. Well, he charged with his head down, so he gets.
He's rolling too many dice.
10 points of damage. Yes, he gets double his headbutt on that charge.
Yeah, I imagine we like meet somewhere up here, and he like knocks me back 15 feet with me like piercing my shield with his horns. And I like land,
yes, he slams you with his horns, mashing you. All right, with that, everyone roll initiative.
What's the plan again? Rook shouts at Koibu.
Get him with your bow! I am going to wait and ready in action to leap off the side of my cliff with my sword and stab the bull if it comes near me.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Sounds good.
But you did say I was somewhere between 30 and 50 feet up, and that's like an extra 2d6 falling damage, so I'd like to know how high I am.
You are 40 feet up.
Okay. Guess you're not jumping off, Neal. Do it. Don't be a coward.
14 damage.
But according to Newton's third law, that goes both ways, right?
Yeah, the bull will take it, and I will take it. So I'm there.
Oh no, the floor is going.
All right. In that case, nope. Koibu rolled anyway.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah,
in that
should be a
case,
15.
Hugo, it is your turn as the bull has rammed you with its mighty horns.
All right.
What do you do?
Use your mirror.
I don't.
Oh my god! How much int do you have, Ryan? 5? How much does it have?
Plus the int and more the charisma.
I do actually have the mirror out. Oh, I forgot to mention that should have made my AC 19 instead of 22, but it hit anyways, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
So I do actually have the mirror out, which I'm holding in my offhand. I don't think it's gonna matter. I don't think this thing turns anything to stone, but I do have that mirror out in case that.
All right.
Matters.
Cool.
I guess I will try to like shine the sunlight into its eyes to try and blind it while I
do this. Yes. Okay. You try to catch the sun in your mirror to like temporarily blind it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with my offhand.
Oh man. Gosh, how do I adjudicate that?
Because he's right. Like sun is coming from here, right? He's standing right in front. Bull is on the other.
Like
that's just perfect.
You know what? Let's give him a save versus death. Yes, does it seem fair?
Yeah,
there's something like fighting dirty somewhere in one of the books.
Mm-hmm.
But it's something...
I just don't feel the need to look him up in the middle of combat flow.
Yeah, nah.
It's like a -2 to things or something like that.
That is definitely a fail. Yep, he is blinded for this round. Your mirror catches him right in the eyes.
Okay. That basically balances. It's like a +1 bonus for me compared to using a shield, but that's fine. I'm gonna go and attack here. This round. So attack goes out for a 15. He should have -4 AC.
I think that's gonna be. Hold on. I think that's gonna be your action to like catch the sun. In the mirror.
Yeah, that's no problem. I'll keep doing that. I think that's better overall.
Yeah, I don't think you get to like catch the sun in the mirror, point it at his eyes, and then follow up with an attack. That feels like too many actions.
Sure.
All right. Nomon, you see this bull like in like pain from the mirror. What do you do?
So remind me, the ring does it? Oh, it's been days. I rub the ring, speak the magic words, and attempt to ensnare the bull.
All right. It will attempt to save versus your ring, which it does, definitely. All right.
I will move up a bit till I hear.
You attempt to speak the words. The golden cables spring out from the ground, and the Minotaur just shakes them off in a rage. Ren, you see this Minotaur shaking off the magic of the ring. What do you do?
I will grab my walnut around my neck. I'm gonna lift it up against my scimitar. I'm gonna make a motion as if I'm lighting my scimitar with a chink, chink. And then there's like a dark blue flame coming from my scimitar as I cast Flame Blade. Yeah, I don't think I can attack the same round I cast it, right?
That's your action to create the Flame Blade.
Exactly, but I guess after the spell I can circle around the creature here. That's possible, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
No parlay this time, people.
Rook, it is your turn. What do you do?
Shoot it.
You shoot it with a 14. You hit.
Does that normally hit, or is it just because it's blind?
Nice roll.
I guess you'll have to find out. It does 8 points of damage, though. Very nice.
Sweet.
Good. That is your turn. Koibu, you're up on this cliff. Are you jumping down?
I was ready to attack in case he came out this way, but he didn't. So maybe, I don't know how you want to do the timing of it, but maybe try and climb my way over here. I definitely don't want to like get down on ground
I think you
level.
could spend your turn like carefully climbing that way over there.
Okay.
You successfully climbed up already. I'm not going to like double jeopardy your roll. You
right.
just like, you're not a proficient climber, so it's not just easy movement, but you climb your way over there and get there.
Yep.
All right.
Cool.
Excellent. The Minotaur is blinded and in a rage, but you are like right there in front of it, and it's swinging down its battle axe at you, Hugo. It will take a -4 penalty for being blinded. So that is a 16 on the die. 23 -4 is 19.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. All right. Battle axe damage is 6 points of
I am
slashing damage.
exactly down.
All right.
Damn.
Hugo felled by the mighty swing of the battle axe. That is the end of the round. Does Root get a second shot with his bow?
I do.
Excellent.
No.
Critically missing.
My bowstring snaps. But it's good, because I was planning on, well, it looks like I need to step into melee anyways.
All right. That is everybody's turn, and let's roll into initiative.
Nice.
Ooh,
Ooh,
big.
666.
very nice.
Ah,
Goddamn.
Ooh.
All righty. That is everybody.
Ooh, mine should actually
Oops.
be an 8.
There we go. It should be an 8 for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I rolled that +3 instead of +5.
Longsword is a
didn't
slow
change
spell.
much.
Slow
All right.
casting time.
Nomon, you're the first to react as you see Hugo taken down by the mighty swing of the battle axe. What do you do?
does the Minotaur turn around to face Ren, or is he still looking?
No,
towards
not
me?
yet.
I will ready an action with my dagger to like stab it in the back when it turns around.
All right. You ready your action? Ren, it is your turn. What do you do?
I'll try to attack the Minotaur. I guess it's still facing the other direction, so
It is.
whatever
You
this
get
is,
a back
plus
attack.
2 is 14.
14 hits.
Oh, it does it. Oh, it does. 1d4. Is that a D? No, it is not. Oh! I got this, guys. Don't worry. I haven't rolled damage all day. I'm a little bit rusty. 6 damage.
6 more damage,
Nice,
bringing
nice.
him to a bloody state. Excellent. Rook, it is your turn. I guess you're
Minotaur
acting
still facing
simultaneously.
this direction. All right. Rook casually walks forward, drawing his swords, whistling for the dogs to follow, grumbling something about, bet you're glad you got your hound here now. Snarling at the corpse as he walks past it and closing into melee range with his bow. So it seems like this guy doesn't turn anything to stone, right? It's safe to
Nice.
face down
He's a
the
guardian.
Minotaur.
Yeah.
Yep.
17
The
should do
17 will hit, yes. For another
Slashing for
8
another
points of
8.
damage.
Looks
Hey,
over
it
to
is
Nomon.
still,
Like, am I going to take this thing down solo, or is someone else going to get in here?
Oh yeah.
What do you
I'm
mean?
waiting till the end of the round.
I guess
All
you
right.
gotta
Koibu, it is your turn.
All right, I want you to take a look at this diagram I've drawn. It'll help explain my action. You see,
Oh my
there's
God.
me up on this cliff, and I want to jump down onto the Minotaur at an
Is
angle
that the
so
Minotaur?
so I can push him off the. Yeah, it's the Minotaur right there. So I can like jump kick him.
Pancake maneuver.
No, but I want to kick him off the lower ledge, right? So I'm coming
It's
down
a-
with
it's a
some
drop
horizontal
kick,
velocity.
I like it. The
It's
flying
like a
drop
flying
kick.
Foot drop kick, yeah.
Yeah, it's a flying
Alright.
leap or flying drop kick or something like that. I have no
The
idea.
Shane
what...
McMahon special.
Sure, I'm just gonna roll a d20 and you can tell me all the modifiers.
If Koibu doesn't die here, I'll be so impressed. Okay.
All right. Koibu,
Yeah.
you need to hit AC 14. You're jumping, flying off of a cliffside, attempting to make an unarmed strike.
Against a blind Minotaur.
High ground.
It is no longer blinded. It was blinded for a round by the mirror.
Does it see me jumping off this cliff above it to provoke the AO?
That is a good question. That is a good question.
Because it's just like, I'm just coming out of nowhere.
You've got high ground, Neal. That's a +1.
He does not get high ground. Fuck that.
Also, Greg, the sun
These
is
are
shining.
not stairs, obviously. What?
The sun is shining in this direction, so I should be leaping from the sun. So if you were even to look up at me, he might not be able to see me because I would be backed by the brightest object known to man.
Neal, you kick this Minotaur.
Yeah.
I want you to roll me a strength check.
No,
And
wait,
a successful strength check will knock this Minotaur off the cliff. An unsuccessful strength check will deal damage to the Minotaur and knock it prone.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. That sounds
good.
very reasonable here. I'd just like to mention that I have a lot of stuff on me. I'm wearing chainmail, so I'm kind of heavy. My strength is not that high, but I'm a heavy mass coming from a great distance. So I don't know.
What is your strength? What is your strength?
10.
All right, I will give you +2 for being a heavy boy.
Thank you.
Is he taking 4d6 damage though?
Oh, you bet.
Oh, yeah. That does not work.
You do not kick the Minotaur off the cliff. Please roll me D4 damage for your
What was the
unarmed
15
strike.
for then? What was the 15?
To hit.
That was the roll to hit. He hit the Minotaur.
That was the roll to hit, yeah.
Oh, that was the strength check. Sorry, my bad.
Yep.
You want 1d4 damage that I take?
1d4 damage to the Minotaur.
I take 2 damage? That's
All
what I
right,
did?
the Minotaur takes 2 damage, and it falls prone.
And you take
Koibu,
4d6.
you are taking 4d6 falling damage.
The
Would you like me to
Minotaur
roll
doesn't.
it, or would you like to roll it?
Doesn't the Minotaur reduce my damage a little bit?
It was a drop. It was a drop.
You know,
kick, though. You weren't landing
maybe
on it.
somewhere.
'Cause he's like
in
a-
the
Yeah, you
annals
did say that you
of
wanted to
Koibu
kick it at an
history,
angle. You weren't trying to pancake.
Maybe there's a precedent for this sort of ruling. This
I don't know, Neal. I think you're a pretty
Anyone
heavy
recall
guy,
what
you know?
happened last time.
You know, Greg is just such a really nice, sociable person who makes it easy to hang out with, you know? And I feel like Greg's emotions are a lot like this Minotaur. You know, they kind of cushion the impact of, you know, difficult or hard situations.
Flattery is not going to get
The
you
horns
anywhere.
break the fall.
Would you like me to roll your
No,
damage? or
I'm in
would
charge
you?
of my own fate.
All right. You take 15 points of falling damage as you kick this Minotaur prone on the ground in front of the.
Something
front of
surely
everyone.
snapped, but it's not the shadow. Goddamn.
Functioning, so
Koibu's mind.
the wounds are already sealed, right? They're already stabilized.
Wouldn't that just be like internal damage at that point?
Internal bleeding.
You can patch internal bleeding.
That brings us to Hugo. You are bleeding out 1 point of damage this round, right?
I'm stable. I went to
Oh,
exactly.
you went to
So it's
exactly,
exactly zero.
Perfect. The
Just as he
Minotaur
planned.
is prone. Noman, does that trigger your held attack?
Ooh.
Is that a back?
Yeah, I
Is
guess.
it depends? Is he
on his-
face
yeah.
first, or is he?
Let's say he
belly up?
fell down belly first. His back is
okay.
shown. Yeah.
All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Okay, so he's not looking at me. I'm gonna try and some crazy movie shit. Okay, I'm gonna like run along the wall
We
here,
saw how well that works for Koibu.
jump onto the statue, and then leap
love
off the
that.
statue onto the Minotaur. And I would argue, you know, he's not seen me. I've not attacked him yet. Maybe I get a backstab. Probably not. But I
I don't think you're
gonna
gonna get a backstab, but I will give you a +4 to hit if you successfully tumble off that statue.
okay, yeah, nice. Nice. That's
He's
what I was
prone
going
already. Isn't it already a +4? You get cool
Fine.
points.
I'm doing it.
Ryan,
You know, so
he was
I
happy
run along the
until
wall.
let it happen.
I land on it.
All right, you hit this thing for. Is that 15 damage? No, that's
no,
Neal's.
I haven't rolled yet. Okay.
Okay,
26.
you crit this creature.
Oh yeah. I
Of
crit
course.
it.
What else?
Oh, it's
Noman
equal
smells
plus
blood. Goes in for the kill.
6 damage.
6 points of damage might be enough. Hold on, let me do real math.
Come on.
16, 22, 25, 31. You slay the Minotaur.
Yes.
It is
Woohoo!
dead.
Yeah, bitch.
So
Okay.
there's a bleeding out Koibu lying on the ground next to this dead Minotaur.
I'm gonna
What do you do?
heal him.
It was worth it.
Chuckling.
Ren, help him! Help Koibu!
Did you say you said I'm gonna kill him, right?
Heal him.
Heal.
Oh, okay. I think you said I'm
Yeah,
gonna
just
kill
can you
him.
do me one quick favor? Can you hold up your little drawing again?
My little
Just real
drawing?
quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
I
Yeah.
just wanted to say, if you look at it, these are the only notes he's taken all game today.
wait,
Thank you
hold
very
on.
much. You may put down.
Lesson 5.
Lesson 4 is literally one sentence. You're terrible at this. Put it back down. It's fine. I'm going to heal you.
A wild trial satyrs.
Yep.
Status.
Sexy
Section 5
goblin.
notes.
So how does it work? He's been hurt. Like theoretically, I could still use my healing skill, but it would only like how does that work? If someone's at negative and you use your healing skill
I
instead,
think you'd roll D3.
I think that
but they just
you.
get to.
I
be
think that your
stable,
healing
right?
skill will stabilize him, right?
Yes, it'll
Yeah, I think
stabilize.
it
yeah,
but
brings him to-
if-
If you get to them the round after, you can roll a check to heal D3.
Right, because if I
I don't know
roll,
why Neal's trying to nerf that already mediocre healing ability.
So yeah, you get to him the round before. You can heal D3, I suppose.
but even so, if I heal him if he's at -4 and I heal less than -4 with the cure light wounds, does it bring him to 0 and stabilize him or no?
Cure light
Yeah.
wounds just automatically.
Or
hit
is it
him to one.
always?
A magical
always to
healing,
one, no matter
all
what?
magical
Yes.
healing. is
Magical
always
healing will just bring
Okay.
him up. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that then. I just wasn't sure how it works.
You know, Neal, sometimes
Yeah,
I think
I mean, I
you,
don't
like,
need to roll it, so.
you'd like make your NPCs take bad actions like on purpose to kind of like nerf the fights.
And
but
then you
I'm
watch
starting to
his
realize that
PCs.
actually.
That's just who I am. Yeah, it's just fun and interesting, and I think that's a good way to do it.
Well, you have
All right,
1
well,
HP now.
I
Yeah.
have
think,
1 HP.
um,
Thank you.
This is a good place to stop, right? I think Sean and
Yeah, I got to
Mhm.
roll.
Neil
Sure.
need to go. Yeah.
Move the house.
Sure. This will be a good
Can we do
stopping
experience
point.
now?
Sure. Absolutely. For your fights, you will gain. You actually killed a lot of snake people. Hold on, I have to do some math.
That was a very big fight of snake people.
It was a big fight of snake people, yeah. And the Minotaurs with.
If Neal takes out himself, does he get his hit die for XP?
Neil
or no?
defeated like 3 hit die worth of Neil.
I think that's legit.
It's true.
That's a legit experience.
For your combat encounters, I want you all to take home 985 experience each.
Okay. And then how many hit dice of creatures to be defeated?
Any. You have 18, 24, 33 hit dice worth of creatures.
30.
33.
Okay, cool. And for my individual class XP, Greg, I cast 2 mirror images, 1 hypnotic pattern, 1 phantasmal force. That's 7 spell levels, so 350 XP.
I think that all of those play an impact. Absolutely.
And in the fight, I also used move silently once and hide in shadows once successfully, which I think is
you
another 400.
successfully used both of those. Yep, absolutely.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, I leveled. I'm gonna go and roll HP.
Nice.
5. Okay. I am at 0 out of 21 now.
Nice HP.
Oh.
I cast a Shadow Snap, a Spark Shower, Reveal Doors.
I vote that he doesn't get any experience for that spark shower.
Really? I was going to say for the Shadow Snap, but whatever, you know.
Wow. I find I have many enemies today.
I think the Shadow Snap was part of your plan. It was unsuccessful, but
I
does it say you have to have
successfully cast
successful?
it.
Does it say you have to like make the spell work? Or you just have to
Spells
cast
cast to overcome.
Yeah,
to
no, the
overcome.
spell doesn't have to work, I don't think.
I
Yeah,
think
it's the
he
intent.
like combat with a shade and combat with a minotaur are problems.
I was
overcome,
mostly
right?
joking about the spark shower. The attempt was to overcome his foes.
Yeah, I think
but
both
he
of those
only
work. I
overcame
think
his
the
allies.
door one is a little questionable.
Sure, that's fine. I'll take the other two
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Because the
Yeah, you can
shadow,
get it.
the spark shower was also to illuminate the area to look for other enemies.
Yeah, and it did do that. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, the door one's tricky. Then you could just go around casting detect magic.
Right, exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Farm XP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was a legitimate use case. I took it that day specifically to
I think it was a
overcome.
good use case. It just isn't for. It just doesn't give you XP. I think.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right,
50
well,
per level,
I don't-
Nick, or is it 100 per level for wizard spells?
50 per level cast, 100 for learned.
Right.
I don't level up.
What was
Nice.
the base amount again?
No, I
have
don't.
my
I don't
calculator.
level up unless,
Oh, you don't.
unfortunately.
Did you say it was
it's
883 XP? What was it?
983.
985.
985. You guys are correct.
So 11.
Okay. Greg, I want a lawyer since I have to lawyer for ethos every time.
Okay.
I want a lawyer for good berries and I want a lawyer for entangle. Because in nature, the rule is survival of the fittest, and I use their own environment against them, and clearly we came out.
They were kidnapping
top,
baby
right?
cubs.
No, I mean, I think what you will get, you should get ethos XP. I know I did it, but we freed those animals that were captured. I feel like that should be druid XP.
That seems like druid XP. I think that the chosen hunters of Agepa maybe not particularly anti-druidic, but you did free cubs. You did, do your best to like help nature out. I think that those are acceptable.
Oh yeah, talking about that, do I get 200 XP for unlocking the cages, or does that not count as?
Shit, those are thief
Stealing.
skills.
I mean,
I don't think that the unlocking the cages is going to be XP.
I'll tell you what, I'll take half. I'll take 100.
No, I don't think that those are going to be XP.
Generous.
Okay,
I
fair
think
enough.
he's stealing from you, Greg. You got to stop this man. Stealing XP. No.
He gets to ask the question. It's fair, but no, not today.
I've noticed with Neal, bargaining is actually quite a good technique. You ask for something ridiculous and then you bargain down a little bit and be okay with it.
I give up. Have 100,000 experience.
Don't want to argue with you anymore. Here you go. Here's your rewards.
I think the solution is just getting rid of all these individual rewards.
Yeah.
Mhm. But then
probably.
your players complain that why it's not balanced anymore. That we don't get individual
Right.
rewards.
It is
They just
kinda
complain no matter
true,
what
like
you
the-
do.
Sure.
Is
The
what I find.
classes have all of these random.
I like
different
the-
XP gains.
I like the individual rewards, but it does require
Slow
a little
things
bit
down.
of like bargaining at the end of sessions, which can be
And
too.
Yeah, also just a lot of
Note-taking.
work.
I think it's okay because you kind of reflect on the cool shit that happened in the session at the end of it, you know?
It has pros and cons for sure.
Yeah.
Any other bargaining we'd like to do?
I am like 377 off. Can I roll D500 and do a recap next session?
Ooh, yeah. That's
I
boy.
suppose that would be okay, but if you do it, we got to do better than Sean did.
Well,
Wait, hey.
depends what he rolls.
Those
Yeah, it depends
notes,
on what he
good
rolls.
luck,
I
dude.
gave you a 4 XP recap. Thank you very much.
All right, here we go.
Come on.
Oh,
All right,
Ooh,
Neal,
that's gonna be a good
I'm gonna
recap.
need a recap worthy of a level up. Okay.
Okay, you
So-
saw the notes he took. This is
You
going
can
to be
take your
fine.
you can take your level, but know that if your recap sucks, I might take it away.
okay. I will put
Put
my
some effort
current
into this
XP, and I will put my post recap XP as well, just in case you deem it not worthy.
All right.
All right.
All
roll
right.
for HP.
Do you want to give me 36 XP? I don't get anything. It just give me a round number for experience.
No, I'm gonna make you track the unround numbers.
Okay.
I put literal decimals on my character sheet for years.
Oh, I've been tracking the decimals. They just rounded out to like a whole number. I'm just at 9964. So 36 will get me to exactly 10K. Beautiful,
No.
beautiful round number, base
No,
10.
unfortunately, you're gonna have to just be disappointed with your lack of round numbers.
That's fine. It's only the second best base anyways, so.
I think it's time for me to roll hit points then,
Please do.
which I'm only level.
Yeah, you get to level 4.
Yeah. But I have really high hit points. I don't know if I have something that gives me better HP or if I've just rolled well. I think I just.
Are you rolling
well.
D4?
No, you bought something
bought
that
the
gave you
D6.
more HP.
Probably at
Yeah.
level 1 though, right?
Wait, he what? Sorry, Faye?
He's got his skills. and
Don't
powers
ask me,
shit.
dude. He has these magical books, and then you spend points on shit, and suddenly you get shit. I don't know how that
No. I
works.
didn't buy any
Slowly.
HP. I think I just rolled 4s and I rolled 443 for my HP. Just rolled well.
I hope you get one.
Rolling D4s and I've got 15
God
HP,
damn.
Nick. How's it feel?
Stop this, man.
Right.
All
He's doing
right.
tank.
You're gonna need them when you jump off another cliff.
I stand by the decision. If I had rolled a little bit better, it would have been epic.
You know, if he didn't do that, the Minotaur would have survived another round.
Yeah,
That's
I did
true.
save
Oh,
the
no.
party.
Oh,
I
shit.
don't think he would have killed anyone
off.
though. 'Cause
Oh,
Did a lot
has
more
idea
than
to
Ren
save the
did in that
party?
combat.
Oh, no. We're not doing the idea that saved the party with Neal's pancake. Are you kidding?
I never argued for that. I specifically avoided that because I did not
No.
want to draw your wrath and ire on me, but somehow we're here already.
No, that I'm gonna walk away from my PC the day that's happening. No
All right.
chance.
All right. Let's get out of here. I got to go move house. We all got to do stuff. Good
All right,
session,
good luck,
everyone.
Neal.
Thank you.
Thanks for DMing, Greg.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No problem.
shit, Greg. Well done.
Go lay down in a
go
cold
dunk
bath.
your head in some ice water.
Mm.
Get ready to have your kidneys taken.
What?
Lie down in a bath of ice water. He's Ryan. How they get your kidneys. See you
old
guys
way
later.
to
Bye,
Guys,
everyone.
wait. Reddit thread. Some people comment on the Reddit thread. All right.
Sure, yeah.
Oh,
Comment on the
right.
Reddit thread. We'll put it up. I like to
Greg
hear what you
responds.
think.
Greg responds.
Buy
It doesn't have
merch.
to be anything substantial. Just like leave a comment. You can smash your keyboard if you want. Just leave something.
Leave your
Yes.
drawings, your best drawings of Neal jumping off a
you-
cliff if you
It's
like.
all about the
There is
engagement.
no better drawing than this. I promise.
Oh, there
you.
have to be plenty of
No,
those.
it can't be done. It can't be done. And then merch on the website.
Yeah,
Yes.
get some merch. We don't have
Get the
black
merch.
merch, but we do have other merch. Apparently.
Yet,
So
yet.
let's go.
All right.
What
Peace
is
out,
that
y'all.
going to be?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Alphas.
It'll come after the show ends. You know,
Well, we
slides
can just
behind.
use that drawing, that doodle you just drew.
Yeah, put it on a t-shirt.
Put it on a t-shirt.
Ah.
I think it really deserves to be on a
God.
pillow, though, so you can just kind of like cozy up to it at night. Okay.
Okay.
Now we're
We
really
should
leaving.
make a t-shirt of that drawing I did of the dragon trying to bite William. Though that is the height of my artistic ambition. That would be awesome.
That deserves like a full poster, you know. in the-
yeah.
yeah. Okay. Goodbye, everyone.